Peace and love, family. You already know what it is. Welcome back to another episode as we live life out loud with purpose. I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in again. Remember, family, it doesn't cost you anything to hit the thumbs up button. Get them likes out there. Let's share this video. Let's get the content out there. I'm putting in all this work and I'm doing it, family, just for you. This is me putting in work for you. Okay, so do your part. Hit the thumbs up button, like the video, and then share it. Hit the notification bell so you can be alerted the next time I put some of this awesome content up on the internet for your education. Okay, so family, we're going to talk today about some very, very, very important things. So I want to talk today about giving advice. And I know sometimes, depending on the person, advice is hard to take. Even though, the advice is right, my dad used to have this saying that a hard head makes a soft ass. And, I knew what that meant. Hard head, you ain't gonna listen, get your ass knocked on your ass all the time. Get your ass beat. And just because you're old don't mean you just don't get your ass beat. You just get beat by life now, which can be a harder lesson and a more painful one. I try not to be too personal with this, as far as when it comes to other people. Divulging personal things about myself, I'm okay with, but when I talk about other people, I have to be very selective in my choice of words and conversation because I don't want to hurt people. I want the words that I say to edify the world and myself, to edify myself first and then the world. And you have to understand that my vision and spiritual oneness with God is the same. I don't see myself as the God, but I know the same Spirit of God lives inside of me, and I do not denounce that. That being said, when we speak, it's very important that, not only do we have to be intelligent when we speak, we have to be selective. And our choice of words, like I said, have to be edifying and uplifting. And when we speak, we should always speak from a low position so that our words are uplifting. Sometimes, because I don't have the wherewithal and I allow the man inside me to rise up, sometimes I speak from this position where I'm just combating people. But the worst position to ever speak from is a high position where you're speaking down to people. You know what I'm saying? You never want to be that person. So always be this person that speaks up to people. But then you have those people that no matter what you say, they come out fighting. And even though what you're telling them is absolute true, it can be absolute right, and right for them, but still they would rather fight against it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them accepting what's right and doing what's right, they no, I got a better idea. You know what I'm saying? Or they gotta one up you. That's the one. It's one up you. You know, whatever you got to do, they got something else. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I find that it's hard to deal with those kind of people. And then the know-it-alls. That when you're trying to help them and you're trying to speak to them, you know, or, you know, and help them, that, you know, oh, I got it. I already know. I got it. So I've owned my business. I've owned a business before. And in my business, when I was training people, I wasn't afraid to fire anybody. And here's the deal. And I used to always tell people, once you had a job with me, you had a job for life. The only way you could get fired is if you fire yourself. You have to fire you. I'm not going to fire you. You're going to fire you. You know, and that's what I would tell people. And whenever they get that, oh, I got it, I know. Then I stand back and say, okay, now let me see. Then, of course, they couldn't always complete the task. Then, of course, my first thing was, okay, I don't need you. If you already know I don't need you, I need somebody to help somebody. I need to train somebody up to know it my way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know it already and you know it your way ain't the my way. I owned a restaurant, and that's what I would tell people. You know, you might have worked at McDonald's, you worked at Wendy's, you worked in your kitchen, you know, you worked at your neighborhood grocery store. Fine and dandy. All those ways work there, but they don't work here. You know, until you do it the Taste of Heaven way, you've done it wrong. All right, so never be a know-it-all. And when somebody is speaking to you, you should be like a sponge, soak it up. And then you gotta, I heard this saying, you gotta be intelligent enough to chew the meat and spit out the bones. Okay? I hope some intelligent people got that. Chew the meat, spit out the bones. All right? You can't be a baby for life and always sucking on the tit or drinking milk from the bottom. All right? You got to be able to get some substance one day. And when you do, you're going to start eating meat. And when you do start eating meat, if you don't spit out the bones, you're going to regurgitate. And then you're going to lose it all. I hope some intelligent people got that. All right? We have to learn that when we do talk to people, especially young people, young kids. They're going to come from a different kind of place. You're going to have some kids that they're going to want you. They're going to want what you got. They're going to see you and say, man, I see what he's something. And I need to find out the bridge to get from where I am to where he is. You know? And that's how we're supposed to be. That's what we're supposed to be. I should be able to try to supply the bridge to get to where he is or she is, and they should be wanting to get to the bridge to where I am. But what happens in some relationships, or the way it happens, is you'll have some kids or some people who can see it and say, yeah, I see you got it, I see you did it, but I can do it my way. You know, I got another way. I know I can make it another way. And no matter what you tell them and no matter how hard you try, they're going to always try to do it another way. Hopefully it's to their success. You know, but I've learned, you know, through those things, you know, you got to let people grow. And you got to let them grow into who they are. You know what I'm saying? And you're not who you are by accident. You got to be who you are through experiences. So if you stop other people from having experiences, they'll never grow. You'll be the tallest person in every room you walk in. And you don't want that either, to be hanging around with a bunch of goddamn midgets. All right? So You got to be able to hang with people that can make you stretch, make you stand on your tippy toes, all right? You got to be able to, like I said, be able to speak to people to uplift them, let them go through their experiences. Now, if you see somebody about to hurt themselves or about to do something stupid or uneducated, that's when we step in, and that's when we offer our wisdom. But we offer it to them. But just like anyone else, they have to accept it. We can't force our wisdom upon them. And I know sometimes it's hard because we can look at them and look at certain situations and say, man, I know you're about to mess up. I know what's about to happen to you. I already know. But they do it anyways. You have to let them experience it. If they don't want your wisdom, then you have to let them learn through experience. So, but again, when you speak to them and you're giving them the wisdom, you can't give them wisdom from this position and speak down to them. Well, you should know and you don't know because I know better and da-da-da-da-da, and this is how it should be. That's not how you can do it. And then you can't be from this position where you're going tit for tat. You know, you should do this. Well, I think this. Well, no, I think that. Well, you think this. Well, I think that. Well, you think this. Well, I think that. Can't be that position either. You got to be from a low position where you speak up high to them, where you say, well, you know, I know you're highly intelligent. And I know you know the best thing for you. And I'm pretty sure you're going to make the most logical and rational decision. But here are the options. Wisdom is going to give you these options. Now you make a rational and, righteous decision. So that's how we need to speak to them. That's how we help people to grow. You know what I'm saying? We help them to grow if we speak up to them. They can't grow if you're speaking at them. They can't grow if you're speaking down to them. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be from this position. And I know sometimes, like I said, it's hard. It's very hard because, we deal with a lot of different personalities. A lot of people come from a lot of different hurt places, and because they come from these hurt places, they already are on their guard. They say broken people break people. You know what I'm saying? So I think healed people heal people. And I believe I'm healed or healing. And that's what I'm trying to do with the world. I'm trying to heal the world. And I'm trying to do it through this internet right now, through whatever, by any means I can. So I'm asking you for your help. I'm asking you to take a moment, hit the thumbs up button, like the video, share it. Let's get the content out there. Let's let this help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm dropping jewels. I know they're jewels because these are the things that have helped me along the way. And we can't be afraid to accept the jewels and then pass them along. So you got to help me, folks. I'm asking you for your help, all right? Got some up-and-coming shows that I'm very excited about. The Bible on trial. We're putting the Bible on trial, all right? So I'm doing an in-depth study right now. I got a couple things going on, folks. I'm asking you to bear with me as we put this content out. I'm trying to do something on a daily basis. I'm trying to drop a little jewels every single day here and there. If I miss a day or two, please forgive me. But I do have something every single day that I'm going to spend some time in the Chronicles with you as we go through life together. I want to walk through life with you. All right? All right. So remember, live life out loud with purpose. And remember, the next time you speak to somebody, we're going to speak to somebody from this position. All right? Love you, folks. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.